Howdy. It's Scottsdale. We'll try it again. Howdy. All right. Yahoo. Well, welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona. My name is Dick Bowers. I'm the city manager here. We are very proud to be the host city for the 6th National Public Sector Productivity Conference and the Exemplary State and Local Award Program, popularly known by the acronym NIPSPICSLA. We'd like to welcome you to the discussion of a challenge to change, to improve, as we attempt to do to make Scottsdale a better community tomorrow than it is today. We're beginning a 2-day journey of ideas, inspiration, and interchange. And I don't think we can help but grow from the experience. My special thanks to Mark Holzer, the conference chair, and to Kathy Callahan, the managing director of the National Center for Public Productivity, and to John Little, the czar of organizational effectiveness for the city of Scottsdale, for all the hard work and the myriad of arrangements and negotiations and cutting through the red tape it takes to put on a conference like this. You know, we're here a blend of academicians and practicing administrators, and I think we've got a great deal to learn from each other. We all recognize the need to change. We know we must convert ideas, concepts, and technologies to action in record time. There's much at stake. We recognize that political courage is generally considered an oxymoron, but we can change that. I think we're up to the task. Personally, I'm pleased to face the challenge with the likes of you. I'd also like to this morning extend my congratulations to the city of Phoenix, our neighbor to the west, which was named the best run city in the world, tied with a city in New Zealand. So my congratulations to the city of Phoenix from Scottsdale, the most livable city in the United States. You know, one thing about regionalism, one of the calls for us in the next decade in particular to take seriously is to recognize that any success within a region is success for all. So we're very, very proud and pleased that Phoenix won that recognition. So my welcome to you this morning. Enjoy the conference, be reflective and thoughtful, and know that our ultimate challenge here today is to take something away and do something with it. It's my pleasure to introduce to you this morning Mr. Don Olrich. Don is the executive director of the executive manager of the Governor's Office of Excellence in the state of Arizona. He guides and directs all the quality initiatives, including the award-winning Project SLIM. He was appointed in July 1992 by the governor. Formerly, Don was a senior vice president of Coca-Cola. His responsibilities there included new product development, things like Diet Coke and the new Coke. Don, I've been meaning to ask you about that new Coke. Talk about that privately, okay. You know, I was reading in the paper this morning, you know, we are not the only ones trying to improve. Did you notice that, that Lincoln has recalled all the Mercuries? Because they found traces of tuna in them. Oh. Don is an entrepreneur, a creative guy, and is solidly committed to fostering positive change in government. I ask you to join me in welcoming Don Olrich.
Good morning. Wherever I go, New Coke seems to follow me. But I want you to know that I had left the company by the time that happened. Although at that time I did have the franchise in Washington, D.C., and we were the first to introduce the product. But it does tell you what can be done, because out of that fiasco came success. And I think out of government fiasco can come success too. On behalf of Governor Symington, I want to welcome you to Arizona. It's a privilege for us to have so many distinguished guests during this conference. We're extremely pleased that you selected our state this year, and especially the city of Scottsdale. We think it's quite appropriate because we are completely devoted to the principles of TQM and productivity improvement. We look at TQM and productivity improvement not as a process, but as a way of life, a cultural change, where we unlock the chains of tradition, allow people to become the captain of their own destinies, and open the doors to creative and innovative thinking within a structure. Over the past 2.5 years, Governor Symington has made radical improvements in our state government. He has championed public and private partnerships. He has spearheaded a strategic plan for economic development, and he has implemented Project SLIM, a cost reduction program which during its short life has already saved taxpayers about $80 million. All of this while completely restructuring the state government of Arizona. Our program also put a stop to tax increases in Arizona. In fact, the governor has been the author of tax cuts for 2 years in a row. Each of these remarkable accomplishments, all of his efforts, have one very important bond. They were achieved through the reliance on the principles of total quality management and productivity improvement. So we have a revolution in our state, and it's reassuring to all of us taxpayers that the guy who signs the budget is the leader of the revolution. We get things done, we do them efficiently, and we get them done right, in spite of those who said it couldn't be done. Governor Symington is so committed to progress through quality that we now have an entire office dedicated to improvement through TQM. We call it the Office for Excellence in Government. In addition, we have developed an institute whose job is training and career pathing for state employees, and we think it's the only one of its kind in the country. One of the clearest signs of progress, and one for which we are most grateful and proud, is being named the only statewide recipient of the 1992 Excel Award winner. I'd like to thank you for this honor on behalf of Governor Symington, myself, and all of the employees in state government who have made it happen. Recently, we were encouraged to see that the President and the Vice President have shown an interest in joining all of us in our efforts to right-size and right-think government. We stand ready to help them and hope that someday their goals will include, as ours already do, a cut in the cost of operations. It is possible. We have done it. I think collectively, this group sitting here should oversee this effort just to make sure that something does happen. We look forward during this conference to learning what you have been doing through innovation and through reinventing government. Also look forward to sharing our successes with you, many of which are a direct result of these kinds of meetings. Thank you again for holding the conference in Arizona. We hope that while you're out west, you will have a chance to look around our diverse state. There are some very scenic spots here within a few miles, some of the most magnificent golf courses, some great shopping, and if you don't have time to explore everything this week, please return soon. We can always use a few more in the ranks of the revolution. When you come back, call us. We'd love to visit with you. Thank you.